Hey everybody, Lisa here, and here is my get ready with me video. There I am with my towel. My hair is not freshly washed and flat ironed. It's just there for me after I'm wrapped it at night. Just put it in a towel to keep it away. And then now I'm putting on Carmex to make sure my lips are moisturized while I'm doing everything else for the end result for when I put my lipstick on. So now I'm first going to start on my hair. I want nice loose curls, so I'm going to go ahead and take my Tresemme thermal spray and spray throughout my hair. But I am going to make sure that my hair is not saturated. You don't want your hair to revert back if you have a curly texture or anything, and with me I do. So after that, you'll go ahead and just comb your hair through nice and neat. Make sure it's spread throughout. You want it to get to the ends and through all throughout your hair. So now I'm going to go ahead and part my hair. I usually sometimes use a comb, or sometimes my nails are so long I can just do it with my nails. So now you'll go ahead and separate your hair into two sections. That's just easier for me to keep one section out at one time. And so now I'll go ahead and separate it again into smaller sections, and I'll start in the back first. And I'll also separate it again, and then I'll pin the rest up that I did not use. When I curl my hair in different directions. I sometimes curl my hair going back, and then sometimes I will curl my hair going forward, because sometimes if you all go in the same direction, your curls can actually get stuck together and everything. So once I actually curl my hair, I'm going to pin curl it and let it cool off while I'm doing everything else. So I'm going ahead and finish the other sections. Just make sure you hold it on there for a really nice time. My setting is on the highest setting. My settings don't go very high. It goes up to, the score on my curling iron says 40. So to me, that's not that high. I actually need to get a new one, but it works pretty good for right now. So now I'm just making sure I'm getting all of my hair and gathering it up. I've had a lot of questions about my hair color. If you know, my hair color actually is like dyed from like 5, 6, 7 times. So, but if you do want a tutorial on it, just let me know. I can tell you exactly what hair colors and everything I do use. And see, as you see, I just curled my hair in a different direction. So now I'm doing it towards the front, but what I'll do is I'll do it away from my face. It's the last front section on the left side of my head. Just make sure it gets really hot. If you're not sure about the temperature, or if your curl got any heat or was on there long enough, just touch your hair on the curling iron and it'll tell you. So now I fast forwarded, I'm already pin curled the other side and the back part, so now I'm doing the front. Usually you want to make sure the front is really curled. You want to make sure it's really tight, because with this is my natural hair, so my hair actually falls pretty quickly. I do use Tresemme hairspray, and it can still fall. I kind of want loose curls, so I want them to fall but not too much. That's why I'm pin curling them. So when you pin curl, it can help your curls last longer throughout the day. See, now as you see, I'm actually curling towards my face so that my hair won't get stuck together and clump up together. Now I'm pin curling the last little piece, making sure everything's out of my face. So now I'm going to start on my makeup. I first do my eyebrows, and first what I do is I outline them, and to make sure, yeah, that's me checking, make sure I have good lighting so y'all could see. Yeah, outline them first. I have my eyebrow pencil from MAC. It's called Spiked. I make sure that I outline it first, and then I begin to fill it in with the same eyebrow pencil, and I do that on both sides. When you're using this eyebrow pencil, it could be very strong, so you have to use very soft motions. Make sure it's not too much, because if you do hard strokes, you'll be able to see the lines within your eyebrows. So then, as you see, I'm just checking. I've always learned with eyebrows, you want them to be twins. You don't want them to look any different. You want them to look very similar to each other. I've always been told eyebrows are never the same, even when they naturally grow. But you want to try your best to make sure that they're the same length and the same width and everything. You don't want them to be two different shapes of eyebrows. And then you just continue on to shape out and fill them in. I'm just double checking. Make sure to use really light strokes. And don't mind me, I was watching TV while I was doing this. And if you do have loose hairs, just go ahead and pluck them. So now this is my concealer. I have my little small concealer brush, and that's my concealer from Sephora. I'll go ahead and outshape the line that is under your eyebrows, because I use my concealer as a highlight, as a natural highlight. I just like my highlight a little bit brighter. I really like this highlight. So once you go ahead and line it up, I'll begin to spread it out and make sure it's blended in very well. I'll first do strokes downward and then spread it out towards the sides. Now, I've always been told it's better to blend with your finger, and I actually like that method. So now after that, I would take my finger and dip it in water and blend with my finger. And now I'm just making sure my eyebrows and everything is lined up correctly of how I like it. If I don't feel like they're dark enough, sometimes I'll put some brown powder in it. So now I'm taking my natural brown eyeshadow that I have from a duo packet that I got from L'Oreal. I cannot remember the name of it, but I've been using it for a minute and getting the same ones for a long time. And I'll just go ahead and put that on my lid, make sure it's nicely and evenly coated, because I'm going for a more natural look. I'm going out on a date, so that'll look cute. So now I'm just taking a bigger brush and make sure it's all blended in well. So now I'm taking a dark brown eyeshadow and putting it in my crease. And I'm continuing on. I'm not packing it on, I'm just really tapping the brush in there very lightly. And then I'm just going to continue to stroke from right to left to make sure it's blended very well. And just continue to blend. Blending is key. You want to make it seem as effortless as possible. This is me dancing and showing off now because it's taking me a little bit longer. So you just continue to just blend and blend until you feel as though it's seamless. Next step, I would do my eyeliner, but I'm not very good at doing my eyeliner on here, so I did it off camera. But now I'm doing my mascara, and I got this mascara from Sephora. No, not Sephora, Ulta. It's their extension eyelash mascara. I love it. It's rather expensive, but it's worth the price. I've had it and it's pretty good. That's my second time having it. And with my mascara, what I do is I have very long eyelashes. I layer my mascara. I'll do one side and let it dry and do the other side, and just go back and forth until I feel like it's to my desire. And this mascara has a really pointy tip to where if you would like to get your inner corners and your outer corners of your eyelashes, it's perfect for it. So next is for a date. I don't put too much makeup on. You want to look as natural as possible. So what I do is I put powder on because I have very clear skin. So and the next step is my lips. So I'll go ahead and outline my lips with Currant from MAC. And this is my favorite. I usually like Moth, dark, what's that called? Yeah, Moth, and I cannot find it. Don't know where it is. I know I don't have a sister, so I think I just lost it, so I'm going to blame myself. But if you take Currant and you trace it over your lips a couple times, it can come out very dark too. And I'm taking my favorite NYX Lip Cream Matted Lipstick. I'm going ahead and just spread it on my lips, on the top and bottom. And with this lipstick, a little goes a long way. Of course, when you first put it on, it can be very sheer like regular lipstick, but once you give it time to dry, it'll be perfectly matted. Your lips will be perfectly coated also. And with me, I like to blend it with my pencil, so I blend my lips very often. So now, since I'm done with my makeup, I'll go ahead and start taking out my curls. And as you see, they're tighter than what they were when I first curled. Let's continue to take everything down so it can spread out very well. So now, see, my nice pretty curls. That's what pin curls do. That's why I do them. So now, I was having a little problem with my edges, so I took my edge control. My edge control that I use is called Hicks, and I got it from beauty supply stores, maybe $10, but it's a pretty big jar. I think it'll last me a long time. Once I put a amount on my edges, I'll go ahead and take my brush and blend it in, lay it down flat. Make sure it's all smooth down on my edges. Make sure you don't have any clumps or anything. So I do that, I'll respread my hair. I like touching my hair a lot apparently. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish getting dressed and putting on a nice cute little sweatshirt that I actually got from H&M. I got it for about $12. And as you see, I like touching my hair some more. Now I'm putting on a cute little necklace to make my outfit pop some more. My bottoms, I have jeans and black boots on. Now I'm putting on some hoop gold earrings to go with it. See, now this is a finished product, and this is me just messing around with my hair to make sure I know exactly what style I want my hair to be in. Just fluffing it up, doing the last little bit of touches. And yes, I'm talking in this part, but I didn't like what I was saying, so I'm doing a voiceover. But I hope you guys get the gist of it. Now I'm just making sure everything's good. I keep messing with my hair because I want to make sure it looks really cute. So now, that's it, guys. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Thanks for watching, guys.